Hi there, Sage Cannondale of VO2 Max Productions here with another shoe review. Today we're going to talk about the HOKA ONE ONE Huaka. Yes, I said one one. I think in my previous video I had said one one, as it was usually pronounced with the accent in the second part, but the brand has decided to shift back to one one, which is easier because that's the way most people pronunciate it, I believe. So HOKA ONE ONE it is. First, a little bit of background. The HOKA Huaka is a new lightweight, high-performance neutral shoe from HOKA, and it hasn't actually been released to the market yet. This I have is a prototype model here. So you've seen different colors, maybe at trade shows or posted online. This isn't, I don't even know what the final color is going to be. And I also don't know the exact release date for this shoe. All I know is it's really exciting, and that's what I want to talk about today. Also, kind of as a disclaimer, these opinions are VO2 Max Productions LLC's views, and HOKA did not pay me to do this video or tell me I had to do this video. I just like doing videos, shoe reviews on my YouTube channel anyway, and obviously they are a sponsor of me as an athlete. But this shoe, I believe, is really a game changer, and I'll tell you why in this review. Also, traditionally people think, the brand HOKA, and they think maximal, overly cushioned shoes. And that's true. You do get usually 2.5 times the midsole volume and cushioning of a shoe of a comparable weight and a comparable brand. But with HOKA, I think they have shoes now that cater to all sorts of runners. It's not just for ultra runners that do 100 miles or people who've blown out their knees and they're injured, they're trying to get back into it. I mean, the HOKAs are great for that, but I think they're great for everyone now, and we could see that they're going to cater to people who are beginner runners or people that are advanced elite runners, whether you're training 4 miles a week or 140 miles a week. If you're racing a mile or 100 miles on different surfaces too, road, track, trail, mountain, you're going to see HOKAs on a lot of different people, and I think that's the great thing about this new shoe. Is it's super lightweight. It weighs in the 8 ounce range. I think 8.9 ounces is what they're gonna shoot to be under for sure. And it still has the traditional HOKA geometry, the traditional HOKA shape that lets you kind of roll forward more naturally. The meta rocker is what they call it, and it's kind of this curved geometry you see on the bottom, allows for a smooth transition. And with that, this is actually a really low drop shoe. It's 2 millimeters, so 2 millimeter drop between the back and the front here, which is pretty amazing because we also have 27 millimeters thickness of cushioning here in the midsole, which is a lot of cushioning for a shoe in this weight range. And it's like, you look at it and it's fairly large in terms of volume and cushioning that it's going to offer you. And you pick it up and you're like, man, this is amazingly light. Like you almost can't believe how light it is for how big it looks. And that's how it is with a lot of the HOKA shoes, but this one in particular. So another technology that you'll see with the newer HOKA models in 2014 is the RMAT material in the midsole. And you'll see it in other HOKA models like the Conquest that's coming out also spring 2014. So the RMAT foam is a real responsive, more durable material than just the traditional EVA plush cushioning ride. But when you're out there running in the Huaka, you still feel that great cushioned, pillow-like feel. Every run you go out, it's just like you're running on clouds, you're running on pillows. And that's a great feeling. I really believe the responsiveness and the softness of the shoe is a good blend. I'd say it's somewhere in between the Bondi and the Kailua, if you're familiar with those shoes from HOKA, and a little softer than the Conquest. But it's so light, and you still allows for some flexion on your foot when you're running at race pace, whatever that pace is for you. And I know personally I've tested these training for a marathon. I just ran, in this pair actually, I ran the Carlsbad Marathon, which is a pretty hilly course, and I was able to run a 2:22 on this pair of shoes, and I was just having fun bombing on the downhills. It's a pretty hilly course, and I could just bomb down the hills at sub 5-minute mile pace. And I was racing 3 guys that had PRs of 2:15 or better, and I beat 2 of them. So it's a good performance, great shoe. This is something I'd wear whether I'm racing on the road or even some moderate trails. You can see there's a little bit of traction on the bottom. It is designed as a road shoe, but it's very responsive, and I like that in a shoe. And looking at the upper, you can see we have a nice lightweight reinforced mesh and a quick lace here, but they also come with regular laces if you're into that as well. So real breathable fabric, kind of water resistant. Also really nice to see. Maybe if you're doing a triathlon or an Ironman, it would be a good shoe to transition into and run that last marathon or half marathon in. So in closing, the HOKA Waka, a real new game changer, and it will come out later in 2014, and it'll probably be in different colors, I'm not sure yet. But you definitely want to stay tuned for that. They're also coming out with another lighter model called the Clifton, which I'll review in the future here, hopefully pretty soon. But really innovative, exciting products from HOKA. And like I mentioned before, they're catering to all runners, all types of runners, whether you're a beginner just getting into running, or you've had surgery on your knees maybe, you want some extra cushion, some extra spring in your step, or you're an elite athlete and you're running 140 miles a week at 6-minute to 5-minute mile pace. You could find a HOKA shoe for you. So that's me plugging my sponsor as well. But I truly do believe in this shoe, and I think my performance in the marathon's already spoken that it does perform at a faster speeds, at least fast enough for me, so I've been really happy with it. For more information, you could check out HOKA's website. They're also on Facebook and Twitter, so you could stay along with the updates on social media there. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more VO2 Max Productions.